Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to demonstrate adding rolling credits to a video in Clipchamp. Okay, you can see, well, my desktop wallpaper here is just a simple navy blue color. But on a more serious note, I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here and click this Google Chrome icon, which I have on my taskbar here. So I'm going to click that now. Okay, I could type in the address bar here. I could simply click in the address bar and type in www.clipchamp.com. But what I'm simply going to do is click this clipchamp.com icon, which I have saved here on my homepage. I'm going to click that now. When I clicked it, it brought me to the Clipchamp homepage. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the sign in option. Obviously, I've already signed up for my account. So I'll click that now. Alright, Clipchamp is currently owned and operated by Microsoft Corporation. So that's what I'm going to click here. I'm going to click continue with Microsoft. Alright, perfect. Sorry for blurring my email address here. I just don't want any silly spam email being sent to my inbox. So I'll click that now. Alright, that brought me to what is the home area here in Clipchamp. But obviously I want to enter the video editing area. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click this create a new video icon. Start from scratch. So I'll click that now. Okay, well this is awesome. Now I'm in the video editing area. Now before I move forward and do anything else, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click in this input box up here to the right of the word Clipchamp here. You see untitled video there. I'm going to click in there and type in my project title. Rolling credits. Excellent. Now before I import media, I just want to show you all this here. In the center of the screen, you can see the preview pane. Right above the preview pane, you can see this icon, size. And when I mouse over size, you can see change aspect ratio is the alt text. So I'm simply going to click size now. And I want to make sure that wide is checked because I'm going to be using two clips which are a resolution of 1280 by 720. And that is widescreen. That's 16 by 9. But as you can see, we also have options here. We have access to 9 by 16, which is great for vertical videos. That's great for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And you can see here we also have the classic 4:3, which was the aspect ratio of the old CRT televisions, the square screen TVs that we had many years ago. And it's still on some of the older camcorders, 4:3. You'll have to check the specs on your camcorder to know what your resolution is and your aspect ratio. And you can find your aspect ratio from there. But I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click wide to make sure it's checked. Perfect. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and click import media. Okay. Okay. My folder is already selected, so that's awesome. I don't have to navigate to it right now. Obviously, whichever folder you're using on your hard drive is up to you. I'm going to click the clip on the left here to select it to make sure it's ready to be imported. And now I'm going to hold down the control key and click the clip on the right. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this open icon on the bottom right of the prompt box to import these two clips. Okay, awesome. Now, it's extremely important to remember that these two clips that I just imported have only been imported. They have not been uploaded. Same thing goes for your system. I've imported these clips, not uploaded. Okay, so they're still stored in the folder on my hard drive, and Clipchamp is referring to those clips in the folder on my hard drive. So remember that. It's extremely important. As I always say, make sure you back up your files. Do your best to back up your files. Okay, so now I want to now add these two clips to the timeline. So I'm going to now move mouse over the first clip there on top. I'm going to click the plus sign that's on the bottom right corner of that clip to add it to the timeline. That's excellent. Now you can see the position indicators right at the end there. So I'm ready to add the second clip. So I'll move the mouse pointer down here and click the plus sign that's on the bottom right of the second clip there. And I'm going to click that plus sign. You can see add to timeline. I'll click it now. Excellent. Now, we can't see these two clips very well. So, to see them in a neater fashion, I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here and click this magnifying glass. See? Zoom out timeline. There's a magnifying glass there with a minus sign on it. That's zoom out timeline. We also have access to zoom in timeline, fit timeline, and collapse timeline. But definitely right here, right now, what I want to do is zoom out timeline. So I'm going to click the magnifying glass with the minus sign on it. So I'll click it now. Perfect. That's a lot neater. Okay. So now I want to add the rolling credits. So I'll move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and click this text icon here. So I'll click it now. And I'm going to scroll down to find credits roll. That's what the name of this particular title is, this particular text. And here it is here, credits roll. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down. And before I do that, I'm going to just show you, see again the position indicators at the end of my two clips on the timeline. So it's ready to be added to the end. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the plus sign on the bottom right corner. Excellent. Now it's been added. So I'll move the mouse pointer to the left so the credits roll and click the play icon just so we can get an idea of what it will look like. Excellent. Okay, perfect. So I'll move the position indicator to the left of the credits roll again, the rolling credits there. Make sure it's clicked. It has to be selected. Pardon me, to select it, you click it. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the right of the screen and click the text icon so we can begin editing. Okay, instead of credits roll, you can see I'm going to just simply type in, I'll select it there, credits roll, and type in directed by, I'll move the mouse pointer down, select enter text there, and type in Matt Davis. Okay, I'm going to scroll down again, and I'm going to select this enter text, and just simply enter here, and say starring colon, enter Matt Davis. Okay, I'll scroll down again in this text box here and select the enter text there. I'm going to press the enter key here now and say film by. Type in film by colon, and I'm going to enter there film by Matt Davis. Okay, now I'm going to press the enter key again and add my own. I'm going to say filmed in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Alright, perfect. Now let's just watch what I have done so far. I'm going to click the play icon under the preview pane there. Okay, the text is kind of big. And also I want to change the text. So I'm going to click the font here. Click the drop down arrow there. And I'm going to scroll down and find a new font. I'm going to go with this. How about this Work Sans here? Perfect. And now I'm going to change the size a little. So I'm going to click this ball switch under size and drag it to the left to lower the size a little, just a little. We also have options here of text color and background color, but I think it's silly to change that here. But I'll show you this now. Let's watch the text. Again, I'm going to move the position indicator back to the beginning of the credits roll and click the play on right here. Pardon me, I'm going to move it. There we go. That's about the beginning there. Now I'm going to click the play icon here under the preview pane. Excellent. Okay. Now, normally we'd have the text at the end. the credits at the end, the rolling credits at the end. But I'm going to click that credits there, the text box there. I'm going to click the text, pardon me, and drag it right about here. And now I can move the position indicator back, and now we can see it plays on the clip. Click the play icon. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to drag it back to where it was. Alright, let's watch it again. Oh, sorry. We don't need to watch it from the beginning. Now, let's watch this again. Okay, great. We can see the background is black, like it typically is. But hey, we have this option here. Let's deselect the preview pane there. Okay, and we can see over the preview pane. We can deselect it by clicking outside it there. Okay, and over the preview pane, we can see this background color here. I'll click that. And now how about this nifty red shade here? I'll click that. Perfect. And now we can see, I'll click the play icon again. Okay, now it's in red. Perfect. Now we could save that as a merged video file by exporting, but honestly I want to change it back to black, okay, because black is the typical, black is the standard. So I'll move the mouse pointer up and click the background color there, and click black. Perfect. Now, okay. Now I'll move the mouse pointer up here and click this collapse property panel. And now I'm going to export the video into a merged file, a merged video file. So we'll click export here in the upper right. And we can see our options. We can see video quality. Your video will export as an MP4 file. You can see we have 480p, which is best for drafts. 720p, which is what I'm going to use. 1080p, high quality. 4K. Now, we wouldn't really have access to 4K anyway, because it's a paid-for feature, but you will have access to in Clipchamp Premium. You can purchase Clipchamp Premium by buying the subscription at a yearly rate of about 130 bucks Canadian. It was about 130 bucks Canadian as of the time I made this video. We can export audio only, and we can export GIF. Now, GIF is not a video file, it's just simply an animated image file, which you can host on your social media account or on your web page. But now I'm simply going to move the mouse pointer up here and click 720p here to begin the export. Okay, excellent. Rolling credits is now exporting. Okay, awesome. Up here in the upper right, you can see rolling credits made with Clipchamp. That's been saved to my downloads folder. That's nifty. Be mindful that a second copy may have been saved to your system when you're doing this. But I simply want to show you the save to your computer option. I think that's the best way to go. I'm going to click the save to your computer. I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the folder. I'm going to navigate to my folder. I'm going to click sample clips here. Double click Clipchamp, and I'm going to double click rolling credits here and save it to that folder. So I'm going to click save. You can see rolling credits made with Clipchamp. I'm going to click save there on the bottom right of the prompt box. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click this minimize icon, of course, on the upper right of the window. Now I'm going to find sample clips here, double click sample clips, double click Clipchamp, and now I'm going to double click rolling credits. And now let's simply watch it. I'm going to double click it so we can watch it in Windows Media Player. Okay, excellent. Now I'm going to close the media player window. Obviously, whichever media player you use is up to you, but I prefer Windows Media Player. Now I'm going to close the rolling credits window, folder window here. Now I'll move the mouse pointer back down and click the icon for Google Chrome there. Now, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click Keep Editing here in the upper left. Okay, technically we can do more editing here. And now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the 3 bars up here in the upper left. I think this is a nifty feature. You got to see this. This is cool. I'll click the 3 bars, click back to home. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down and click Rolling Credits here. That's our saved project. I'll click that now. Excellent. Now we could technically start doing some more editing if we so chose. Okay, sorry if I made a short story long, but I always want to make sure you all walk away with something cool. You'll learn something. Remember, this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp. You can find it by pointing your browser to clipchamp.com. All right. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section. I'll answer all I can. Thank you all so very much for watching, and thank you all so very much for your time.